Prepping for the coming economic shift, a socio-economic expert's deep breakdown. 1. The quiet warning before the storm. The signs are subtle at first. A sudden dip in consumer spending, supply chains slowing without explanation. A major bank quietly tightening lending standards. To most people, these signals mean nothing. They scroll past the headlines, turn off the news, and return to daily life. But to those who understand economic cycles, these aren't random events. These are tremors, early vibrations of a larger shift that is already unfolding beneath the surface. And the most dangerous part, economic storms don't announce themselves. They arrive quietly, and then they hit all at once. You feel it when the price of essentials doubles. You feel it when your savings lose value overnight. You feel it when companies freeze hiring, then suddenly cut thousands of jobs. For anyone paying attention, one question becomes unavoidable. Are we prepared for the next global economic shift? 2. The patterns that never lie. Every major economic transition in history follows a predictable pattern. Technology shifts, political stress, resource imbalance, and social pressure. Today, all four are converging at the same time. A technology disruption at record speed. Automation, AI-driven productivity, and decentralized digital work are reshaping labor markets faster than governments can regulate. Entire job categories are disappearing, while new ones require skills many people don't yet possess. When labor markets evolve faster than human adaptation, inequality widens. B. Global debt levels at historic highs. Households, corporations, and governments are carrying more debt relative to income than at any point in modern history. This creates fragility. One shock can trigger cascading failures. C. Supply chains are still unstable. What began in 2020 has not fully recovered. Energy markets are volatile. Food production is inconsistent across regions. And geopolitical tensions add pressure none of us can fully predict. D. Inflation is not simply higher prices, it's a psychological event. Once people expect prices to rise, markets behave differently. They buy earlier, hoard more, reduce risks, and distrust institutions. Inflation changes behavior, and behavior changes economies. Workforce confidence is falling. Studies show that workers no longer feel secure in long-term employment. This weakens consumer spending, reduces investment, and slows economic momentum. All these factors signal the same thing. We are not heading toward a traditional recession. We are transitioning into a new economic era. The question now is not if there will be a shift, but whether individuals will adapt before it fully arrives. 3. How to prepare for the economic shift. Preparing for an economic shift doesn't mean panic. It means strategy. It means being early. It means stepping ahead before the rest of the world realizes what's happening. Here are the 6 pillars of economic survival and resilience every person needs. Pillar 1 - Income diversification. In a shifting economy, one income is a single point of failure. Dependency on a single employer or industry becomes increasingly dangerous. To prepare, build at least 2 income streams, even if small. Leverage online markets, freelance skill platforms, or part-time consulting. Develop low-friction skills like writing, design, AI tools, and digital services. Monetize specific expertise instead of general labor. The goal: create income that cannot be taken from you by one decision maker. Pillar to build liquid savings and emergency buffers. Research shows the majority of people cannot survive 90 days without income. Your first objective: build a 3 to 6 month liquidity buffer, accessible and stable. Separate emergency funds from long-term investments. Use low volatility financial instruments for stability. Cash doesn't make you wealthy. Cash buys you time to adapt. Time is the most valuable asset during economic volatility. Pillar 3. Strengthen essential skills for the new economy. Economic shifts don't eliminate opportunities, they relocate them. Valuable skill categories for the emerging era include AI-assisted productivity, data literacy and automation tools, digital communication and marketing, remote collaboration and management, cybersecurity basics, critical thinking and problem solving, practical manual skills, often overlooked, repair, maintenance, resource management. Modern survival is no longer just physical, it's intellectual adaptability. Pillar 4. Reduce vulnerability to rising costs. Inflation hits hardest where you are least prepared. Reduce long-term vulnerability by lowering recurring expenses, prioritizing energy-efficient appliances, learning basic home repair, buying durable goods instead of disposable, avoiding high-interest debt at all costs. The less you depend on external systems, the stronger your resilience becomes. Pillar 5. Strengthen your local network. Economic survival is not individual, it's collective. Families, communities, and networks historically survive crises better than isolated individuals. Build your resilience network. Connect with skilled neighbors, form local support groups, share resources, tools, and knowledge. Coordinate for emergencies. Build relationships before you need them in uncertain times. Your network is your second currency. Pillar 6. Understand macro trends before they arrive. The people who thrive during transitions are not the strongest or smartest. They are the ones who see change earlier. Pay attention to interest rate trends, consumer sentiment, global manufacturing shifts, currency stability, employment patterns, government policy changes, technological acceleration. Knowledge is a survival tool. Awareness is a defense mechanism. And foresight is the foundation of opportunity. 4. The shift is coming, but you are not powerless. Economic transitions are nothing new. History has seen them, and humanity has survived every one of them. The difference between those who fall behind and those who rise ahead is not luck, it's preparation. The world is changing. Industries are transforming. Financial systems are evolving. And the way we work, spend, and live will not look the same 10 years from now. But this truth remains. Economic shifts do not destroy everyone. They reward those who adapt. Survival in a shifting economy is not about fear, it is about awareness, discipline, and intelligent action. 5. Signature message: the economy won't collapse overnight, but it is already transforming beneath our feet, and the people who prepare now will be the ones who control their future later. Mind of survivalist: the world doesn't end, it changes, and so must we.